Okay, I'm going to record my session. Usually, Wednesdays, my Rudra meditation session. And I'm recording this for three different reasons. One is today is my dad's 60th birthday. So I was thinking about him. How do I celebrate him in my life, my American life, and what I've learned from him, and also from my teacher, what I learned from him, and also the meditation today. So the meditation today, Rudra meditation is about vibrations. So I'm on vacation this week. So I was in the beach, and yesterday, for some reason, it's the same space. And my teacher says the third thing is the sankalpa. That is the goal you want to create. And for some reason, the state I was in was not in harmony with what was going on with my life. So, but still, the space which I held, God was so kind to come and heal me and my spirit. And today, when I woke up, my state also changed, and I'm in a very peaceful place. The space I'm holding is a space of bliss. And yesterday, my teacher said, my teacher is Paramahamsa Nithyananda, His Holiness Paramahamsa Nithyananda. And the reason I chose him is I'm a clairvoyant, and I wanted a teacher who would be able to work with my abilities, and he is super good. And with him, I have no doubts because he heals me in energy, and he gives me my lessons in energy. So I feel I wouldn't have asked for a better teacher. So the Rudram for this week is Namo Varminecha, Varudinecha, Namo Bilminecha, Kavachinecha, Nama Shrutyayacha, Srudasenayacha, Namo Dundubhyayacha, Hananyayacha, Namo Drishnavecha, Param Savecha. So this is the prayer. And meaning is salutation to the Lord wearing armor, having the strategic position in chariot, the one wearing the helmet and breastplate, the one who is known for his valor, having a powerful army. Salutation to the one playing the drum and is adorned with a snake. This is a generic meaning, but drum is a vibration. As I said, it's inside us. This is the vibration we hold when we need to fight our battles. The Akashic record meeting, which my teacher gave, is the chanting of these mantras is the armor that can guard us from psychological onslaught, which left to themselves have the capacity to destabilize us in minutes. And His Holiness Paramahamsa Nithyananda says, during meditation, the state we hold, if we can carry it longer and longer, we achieve the bliss state. And when we achieve the bliss state, don't look for anything more and just stay there. And that being said, I have to finish my online posting. But meantime, we went for shopping, and my teacher wears dreadlocks, which I love, but I found it is not practical for me to wear it. But come to find, I had the exact colors in my hair when I came across this yarn. It's called Super Bulky Yarnspirations, and it is Super Bulky number 6 yarn. Let's see. It needs an 8mm needle if you want. But I am going to do a video on what I do with this in addition to honor my dad's 60th birthday, 80th birthday, sorry. So I came across some seagull feathers, and I used the shell, and I actually did the design on the shell too. And I don't know what these shells are called. These has little holes in them, and I pick these, like the seagull puts them. So I went through the hoop, through the holes, and I made a knot on top, and then tied these feathers. So in India, what they do is they use the measurements of hand to come up with the yarn measurement. So I'm going to create a video so that I can post online in this yarn inspiration site. So they will have this video as well. And I have to just see where it starts, that's all. Because I decided not to cut the whole thing, just so that I can design it the way I want. So I'm gonna take it out. It's a beautiful color. So in India, they go by forearm measurement. So you would need 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times. It'll be 1 unit. Okay. The reason is when you tie, you want 2 halves to be roughly, because my hair length is like that. But if your hair is shorter, you can do it the other way. So when you spread it out, the 4 comes to this size. But do your according to your forearm. It doesn't matter. So then you keep doing the loop until you get to the size you want. It's so pretty. This here. I fell in love with this yarn because it feels like Chanel, the material. So I've been working with this for some time. And this color seems to work with my growing hairstyle, which is like multicolored due to different hair dyes I use. I'm not bound by a specific color anymore. So I'm not a flowery pink sort of a girl, but you guys can add whatever color you want, any rainbow colors. For me, I'm more like a pastel, plaid, earthy colors. So this is like kind of your base. So then this is the one that is like an anchor. So the anchor, you can easily do, like I said, the hole, you just need to go through the hole, the shells. And I want to just make sure you guys knew. So then you can do any other style, but for the anchor, just use this once. So you can do like macrame hairstyle if you want. You can anchor it by putting a loop. If you know macrame, what do? You put it there, right? Then you make it come on top, and then you can loop it around, right? But if you don't know macrame, just you need to do like a loop. So you just tie it. See, that's it's no big deal. Then if you want, you can do another one, like going around the other side. But I think once it's enough, so it will be easier to get it out. And that's it. That's about it. And then you would use your hair. And once you do this, if you want, you can use the other feather on the other side. And I like it a little lower because I found it otherwise pokes a little bit for me. So you bring it to the loop and without going through the shell, do it a little bit lower. In India, they call it like floral pattern. Like a garland. And make it go through the shell, the hole in the shell. But I'm not very particular how you do it. So this is kind of how it'll look. There are multiple ways you can tie this in the hair. One of my favorite style is take a little bulk and then use your own hair. And if you have a bobby pin, put it in, and then you can just use the middle part. Make sure the one you tied is away from each other. Know where your separations are, and you'll be able to see. But if by chance you want to be freestyle, you can do the whole thing without going through the middle. Either way, but I like to go through the middle. Do it this way. So make sure this is on top and tie this on the bottom. I left this a different color so it'll be easier. But you guys can do whichever way you like. That's about it. What my life was about with my dad was we were raised materially. Materially, I didn't have access to it, but I was given so much richness by my dad because my dad said, never let yourself be limited by not dreaming. He never said, no, it's not possible. Yes, of course. It's a dream as big as you want. I'll help you achieve it. So I want every one of you, as a present from my dad in his life, to dream as big as you want. So you're limited by nothing. This hair tie combines that and limitless limits. God says everything is possible. Everything. If we change, you have a funny hairstyle, God matches it. If in case you need, one of the things that happened was my fancy wedding ring, which my husband gave. I lost this green tourmaline. And today I was walking on the beach and I decided I'm going to use a filler from the sea. And so I took a little piece of shell that was on the floor and I broke it and I just filled it in. And I feel that's what life is about. When you have the big holes in your life, you don't need fancy things. You can just use fillers just from the ocean. So I feel limitations only in our mind. If you go beyond limitations, simple things becomes fancy. And the other thing I noticed was I was sitting in the sun and the sun was glistening in such a way. The shells, had this beautiful sparkle of sunlight. When you take it out, it was just a shell. But on top, when the sun fills it, when the water is sitting on it, it feels almost there is a diamond sitting there. But when you take it out, it feels empty. So I feel the emptiness is by the brain. It cannot see beyond what it can hold. So I think I had the richest moment today when the ripple of the sun created that shine on the seabed, which I cannot hold, and that's what my dad is. The amount of sunlight he shed for me that I couldn't hold. He gave me so much joy. And that's the same space my husband is giving too. The feathers. It's like he allowed me to fly so that I never need to really ground myself and dream big. But at the same time, he wanted to be more anchored. So the shell also with the hole was also a piece that through his ability to celebrate the Native American culture allows me to anchor both the feathers, the seashells together. One is very grounding, and one is the soul, which is soaring, because even though it had grounding boundaries, the soaring is my spirit. My spirit can never be broken, never be caught. So I think I am in a beautiful, blissful space today. Thank you so much, Nithyananda Sada Shivoham space. I love, love, love this space. I'm so grateful for this session today. Thank you for joining me. And I hope this was a good hair tie for you guys to celebrate the dreadlocks, but in a modern way.